This is the master toy room that now has bookcases. I don't think those will stay there. I think they're getting replaced with the deep IKEA shelves. These need a home, but they'll probably go to that room that we didn't put anything in yet. But yeah, that's a lot of bookcases. And there's shelves on the floor, so I gotta make sure I don't trip over them moving backwards. Okay, so there's also, earlier I talked about how there's a door and windows here that we were talking about covering up. And so we went ahead and they're in place there too. So it's, progress. We're making moves in the right direction. So here's that back corner. I can't even get all the way around it because we have bookcases in the way. This table we have to keep because it fits the Terra drone, I think. It fits on top of it for display. We have this little TV for video gaming on certain consoles. I don't think these will be staying in here. We have talked about lining like shelves back to back in the middle of this room. I really don't want to do that. So I'm hoping that those end up going to the extra room that we have on the other side of the house. But wall of bookcases. And then these ceilings are still really high. If we put floating shelves up here, we could do at least even 2 rows or something else up there. Maybe get some of the artwork out up there. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. And then we also have some of this is what we've talked about putting in the middle, that would like having these create like the base and have a tabletop on top of them. And we have things displayed on the shelf, but then also like a larger diorama type set on top. So we need another bookcase still right there that didn't get put in. Whew. It was a lot of work this weekend. We appreciate everybody's help. We got some bookcases in Aaron's office. This one's got to go somewhere else, and I can see more even out on the patio that are waiting for their final home. Okay, so we got bookcases along the wall and then another 2 sets out in front. I think just because they didn't have a space to go into all the toys that are in here. This is the family room. We got another 4 over here that once I get the TV here, we may put bookcases on each side going out from it. And then Aaron wants these 3 over here. We have another piece of furniture that I thought we'd put there. I don't know. We'll have to see. They may move somewhere else too. Woo! This is one full room at the moment. A lot of these toys do not belong in here. They're going to go into closets or they're going to go into shelves. They just have not. Christmas for our classic vintage tree. I don't know, all kinds of stuff. All the way up as high as Aaron can probably reach. Hey folks, we're on day 11 of the move. This weekend we did have family come in town and they helped us move bookcases along with some other things that we were able to grab from the other house. But now within this space, we have bookcases lining and some that don't have homes yet. We didn't put them in one of the rooms. The kids were playing in there and we're not sure what we're going to do. So we have bookcases in here along with more stuff that we hauled over. And it's kind of crazy and overwhelming at the moment, but it'll be nice once we get it all back up on shelves and neat and organized. So I forgot to update in this room on day 11. So it's day 12 and I already started unpacking some, but this is going to be my office / craft area. We did move bookcases in here. I have a view of the backyard. I'm going to have a workspace over there, and then I'm going to have a big desk area in the middle of this room that I'm still working on. So more bookcases moved in here. I do display some of our toys in here. Ones that are specific to my childhood. I keep my childhood My Little Ponies in here, and that's Love a Lot over there from Care Bears. That was mine when I was little. So this is one more space that we're working in. And then the room next to this will also be eBay, restoration, Lego building, extra storage. We're working out what that's going to be. So there's a few things going to be going on over there, and I'm trying to decide what to keep in here versus keep in there, to make things practical so I can keep up with everything and not necessarily have to clear out one project before I can move into another project, because usually I'm bouncing around between things depending on what deadlines we have and what we're working on. So, and sometimes that changes based on what comes into the collection new, and whether it's, you know, an easy, quick clean and get out on the shelf, or if it's going to take longer than that. It just depends. So this is day 12, and the rest of the house hasn't changed much, except for we have cleaned out part of the front rooms by moving stuff back into like this office space, and then I moved some of our son's stuff into his room. Okay, so I'm calling it quits in here today, but I did make some progress. Shelves are filling up back over here pretty well. Move over here. I've got a few more things. Still working on what's going to go over here with what I need that doesn't go right in with my desk. And then there's a lot of empty boxes. So got through all of that. Making progress. One day at a time. As you can see from when we were moving the bookcases into just a couple days later, how much more has moved into these spaces as far as toys that need to be unpacked, and then also office, kitchen, bedroom items that have been packed and carried over. The piles have just gotten bigger. Okay, so it's day 13. I was here most of yesterday morning unpacking. And then we came back last night and I worked a little bit more, and then the guys were able to join me also and help move around some other bookcases and boxes and things. So I'm loaded up again with boxes to open and put into my office again. It's coming along. We have a few more things that showed up. Sweet Secrets was in a different room. We found it, so we brought it in here. And so this one's progressing. That's good. I added my Care Bear Love-A-Lots rug to my office, so it'll be at the entry point here when I get this set up. She just got unfolded, so she's a little wrinkly still, but hopefully she'll fluff up as she sits there. Okay, so I haven't really shown this room yet because we only got bookcases in here for the first time last night. I have a desk that I think I'm going to put under the window there. These are kind of misfit white bookcases. We're going to have more that come in and go along the wall and add more. This is going to be kind of a hodgepodge room for eBay sales, Lego storage. It's got a good sized closet. So yeah, this is eBay stuff here, and then our online sales, craft sales, all of that. And then we have all this square footage that we can put boxed, backstock, closed Lego, like right there, in this space. I think I'm also going to set up the 3D printer in this room so that it can run and not necessarily interfere with anybody else, because it kind of makes some noise while it goes. It's not terrible. And then we'll have this wall too that we're gonna either put bookcases along or figure something else out. And this also has a bathroom attached to it, so this will be restoration room probably too, where I can wash things, let them dry. We're gonna put one of the tables in the middle of the floor and then have the desk over on the wall, so there'll be a lot of surface space to work in here too. Okay, so this was a big part of what got done last night. The last of my office stuff, with the exception of lunch boxes, are in those, and those will go in my office, got cleared out. So this floor space is open. We moved items to our son's room, and other things over here got cleared out. We had doubled up bookcases here and here, and those got moved over against that wall behind that row of items. The smaller stuff that got put in the front got put up onto bookcases over there. That's on the other side of that tote pile. And like Rainbow Bright, no, Strawberry Shortcake up here. And So this is just getting cleaned up and more organized. And this will be the Lego space is the plan currently. So we'll have all these, I think there's 11 bookcases. And then current thought is maybe Rainbow Bright will go on that set. Care Bears and like maybe other 80s here. Strawberry Shortcake there. And then My Little Ponies will go into that space over there. So we'll see. This is the other space that looks a lot better. This will just be our living room, family space that is not toy related, but we had all those white bookshelves piled up. Those have been moved out. Toys got set in here when we were moving things this weekend. This area is getting cleared up, cleaned out. Hoping to get those things put away and kind of move the chairs around, some around where the kitchen table will be and some around this area. So people come over, have a place for them to be able to sit. But it's looking better. Hey folks, so I counted this morning, I forgot. Hang on. Okay, it's day 14, no, 13, sorry.